If you're planning to market anything to people from a different culture, different from your own, doing some homework is essential. If you don't, you may be setting yourself up for failure. But figuring out the right questions to ask and researching all the potential pitfalls can be tough and time-consuming. To help expedite the process and take some of the guesswork out of the equation, I've created a list of 3 critical things to consider when marketing across cultures, whether you're advertising to people in far-off countries or in diverse communities on your home turf. Number 1 is calling out competitors. In the US, hardly anyone bats an eye when one company insults another company in an effort to market products or services. These type of ad wars have proven effective for those selling soft drinks like Coke versus Pepsi, to computers, Apple versus Microsoft, to cars, Ford versus Chevy. But in other cultures, outwardly making fun of another person or company, it's just not socially acceptable. For example, in Japan and China, and other countries in Asia and the Middle East, when one company publicly casts aspersion on another, it can actually cause a loss of face or respect for both companies and can leave the customer feeling uncomfortable. Number 2 is me or we. Some of the most successful marketing slogans in the US are those that tell people how a product will make them feel special, stand out from the crowd, be the best, or better than the rest. In other cultures, however, advertisers tend to focus their campaigns on how products benefit and include everyone, or how they can make you more like everyone else. There may be also a tendency to depersonalize messages in favor of highlighting a more holistic view of the world, reflecting the notion that it's not just about winning or being the best, but about being part of it all. For example, take a look at a few of these slogans. Everyone loves McDonald's. That's McDonald's slogan in Japan, versus I'm loving it, McDonald's here in the US. From Samsung in Korea, everyone's invited is their slogan, versus Apple here in the United States, think different. To the armed services, in India, it's service before self, while in the United States, it's be all that you can be. A third thing to watch out for is numbers. A lucky number in some cultures might be the mark of doom in others. Many US hotels don't have the 13th floor because of negative associations, but in Japan, it's the 4th floor that's often skipped for similar reasons. The same thing goes with airplanes, no 4th row in most Japanese airlines. The number 7 is considered lucky in many cultures, but so are other numbers. There are reasons why numbers are perceived differently across cultures, and they can be related to various factors from historic events, cultural mythology, or their similarity to other words. For example, 4 in Japanese sounds like the word death, and 8 in Mandarin sounds like the word wealth. Choose your numbers wisely to minimize fear and maximize rewards. Just to recap, 3 things to watch out for when you're going to market across cultures. 1, calling out competitors. 2, me versus we. And 3, what that lucky number is.